Is it on? Auto. Hello?
Good morning.
Oh, you're there. How come
Good morning.
I don't see the thing? I don't know. I probably have it hidden somewhere. Good morning. You've been on this whole time or no? Luke?
Yo, no, I just got on.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't know where the question. Do we use Matt sends it to me anyway? But do we use the same link every morning
Same link for what?
to get on here, the broadcast?
I have no idea.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll ask
no, it's
Matt.
the
He sends it.
restream. It's the restream one.
Yeah, he sends it to me every morning. I was just wondering if I could just keep it up and use the same one. That's
Oh,
what.
oh yeah, he sends it to you every morning because you're you.
He sends it nice and early too, so he knows exactly what he's dealing with.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, all right, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Let's get started here with our pre-market updates. Man, yesterday we had a lot of shit talking, man.
Say again.
We had a lot of shit talking yesterday, bro.
Shit talking.
Yeah, I wasn't there to see Ranchero's. I guess Ranchero went bonkers on somebody
Now, when was this? Refresh my memory.
yesterday. I don't know.
Oh, the
I
morning.
yeah, dude. Let's just keep it moving here.
I was just wondering if I missed something really entertaining.
Nah. Maybe you did. I think you were there.
Uh,
Okay. Bunch of things here to talk about here. Let me get the chat up though so I can see this. Bitcoin is at what price is Bitcoin at? 35? You said it's at 35?
yeah, 75.
35. So it's not crazy then. Let me get this chat up and then we'll get started, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Here we go. Now I got it up. Now we got it up. All right. All right, let's see what we got here. Pacey. Somebody's talking about. All right, let me know if you can hear me and see the screen. Pacey. I mean, let's just start with this, obviously, because this is the craziest one here. Let's check out the earnings here. Earnings reaction here on this PAYC. Absolutely wild here. RS is talking about, are we shorting this thing? I don't know. I've never even traded this thing at all here. Have you ever traded this Paycom, Jesus?
Payc. Oh, PA. What is it? PAYC. You're saying, right?
PAYC, yeah.
Yeah. Holy moly. No. I forgot this thing even was around. This thing was a hot stock, right? Back in the go-go days. Yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
Wow. This thing's $200 something still.
Absolutely
100.
wild. I have no idea what the shit is, but let's take a look at the AMD here. AMD had the earnings. The stock was trading lower when the earnings came out because they guided lower. I actually was short the damn thing, and I actually still have 500 shares short this thing. I actually need to get out of this, so let's do that right now. Let's get out of this 500 shares short. I put a limit out, but I never got hit, so let's get the hell out of this thing. All right, so we covered the 500 shares short. I held some SPY overnight here that I got.
Spy long, yes.
Yeah, SPY
Yeah.
long here that I got filled on basically. So I had the shares off the open, and then I just covered them out basically. So we're already trading higher. We had some news come out this morning here. So if you take a look at SPY here at 8:30 here, 8:15, you had some payroll shit and then some job shit, and then some treasury stuff came out at 8:30. And the treasury auction is actually what moved the market. And I've never seen that happen on those numbers before here. And if you take a look at the TLT here, we also rallied on the TLT there as well. Let's take a look at oil. Oil here is having a serious move up. I'm not sure if gold is also following suit, but oil again is in play. First Solar came out with earnings. The stock is up. That's why I was thinking actually today to maybe trade the CNPH. Maybe. So I'll take a look at this one. Let's also take a look at the Nvidia here. Obviously, that's the one that we're all interested in.
Oh, I got a name for you. You get a kick out of.
What do you got?
WeWork.
Oh, WeWork. It had the earnings yesterday, right?
Yeah. Look what happened. They're done. Kaput.
Wow. Done. Dunzo.
Dunzo.
Done.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got that going on. So I'm maybe gonna stick to oil and the solar here off the open. Other than that, I'll probably watch a video, but that's it. That is literally it. I don't think we're gonna get much range today until the FOMC comes out. And FOMC, what's the consensus here that we're waiting for on FOMC here? Jesus, what are you?
There's no consensus. They're not going to do anything. A couple of weeks back, they were concerned about a potential hike because the inflation, the economy has been resilient and inflation a little bit sticky. But the market, as we've talked about the last few weeks, has tightened for them via financial conditions, yields going higher, etc. So they're not doing anything today. Bulls are hoping, because financial conditions have tightened for the Fed, that maybe he sounds a little more dovish than he's been. There's the opposite side of that crowd that thinks that he has to remain on the hawkish side until inflation is done and out. So we'll see. We'll see. Again, it's more the reaction to the Fed than anything else. The reaction's most important than the rhetoric, right? Actions speak louder than words. I will say this, though, and I say this every time, as corny as it may sound, be careful, because the initial reaction a lot of times is completely wrong, and you can see that whole thing fade out and head the other direction. And more importantly, it's not the actual decision that matters, it's the commentary, and that's during the presser, which is 20 minutes to a half hour after the actual decision. Right, so you got the decision at 2:30-ish is when Powell will begin speaking, take some Q&A, and then as that winds down, you'll start to see some movement in the markets. But yeah, keep an eye. We're going to keep an eye on a lot of things. You want to keep an eye on the bond market. Keep an eye on credit spreads to see how they react off the Fed. So there's quite a few things to keep an eye on post-Fed. The VIX volatility has come in nicely. A lot of that tail hedge, a lot of that big fear of a bomb going off, right? We've been talking about that, like a headline risk, tail risk that's been out there. That has been coming out of the market. You can see that in the VIX and the VVIX and a few other things. So we'll see again how they react post-Fed.
Okay. Want to keep going here with some noteworthy activity there?
Yeah, so as you guys know, as most of you know, we run down some of the key signals that I pay attention to, most of us pay attention to in the room, depending on your style and philosophy in the game. Let me post the little guideline I got here to make it easier. Oops, where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. You know what I can do? I can go here. No, I can't do that, so I got to repost it. Hold on, bear with me. I got to repost it. So what the key signals we keep an eye on, obviously sweeper activity. We look at positioning as a whole in the market, whether it be from the professional funds and retail, how they're positioned. Are they positioned both sides? And, we like to keep an eye on internals, right? The health of the market is important. So here we go. Now I can just post this and pull it up on my page so they can see it. Oh, thank God that was a coffee with a lid. All is well. Everything was safe. Okay, here we go. So very quickly, again, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but this is a quick note I put out usually at nights if there's any noteworthy commentary on update or the Fed and stuff like that. So sweeper activity, pretty much simply said, is a non-factor here. We've been talking about that the last couple of weeks. You have earnings season. We're in the heart of earnings season. You have the Fed. There's a lot of hedging going on, stock replacement going on. Tough to trust any of the flow. It's been really difficult to the point where, again, we've been talking about this, even tough to find intraday trades off some of the flow and the momentum. Give you a quick example. Yesterday, according to me, anything worth a play off the flow, if you're even looking to be aggressive, were probably the Qs. We saw some buying in QQQ. I think it was same day, next day expiration, some weeklies, clearly spec action. But it looked like they were going for a move via the Fed, Apple, whatever it may be. You could have got a trade out of that yesterday. Nothing in names. And the day prior was OSTK, as we spoke about. So bottom line, the flow has been really a non-factor here, and we should see that clear up as we get into next week, post-Apple. Sentiment last week, if you remember late last week, guys, we talked about, the market's open here, Luch?
Yeah, no, of course,
Jesus.
of course.
Oh,
I mean,
you wanted me to keep going here. All right, anyway, last week we talked about sentiment being more to the bullish side, tactical shorts, getting caught. We're seeing that play out. That's alleviated, more neutral now, right? So, again, you got the Fed, you got Apple earnings. We'll see how that shakes out, but that's kind of where we stand going in.
all right. So going at the open here, I had these Nvidia calls here overnight. Here, I bought them at $1.79. They're trading at about $3 off the open. I'm going to come off of these. So I am now flat again after a really, really good day yesterday. I ended up the day about up 70 or so, up 65.
Really?
So
What was it? The Qs or SPY?
it was all SPY. Yeah, it was all SPY and Nvidia that I really did well on. And I needed that day for the confidence here. And yesterday we had so many haters, man. There was a lot of chats just fucking
who cares,
crawling up our ass, man.
Fucking haters.
It's easy for you to say that because, like, you're not.
Because I'm not looking at it, right?
And you're also.
Why are you looking at it?
Well, you're not the one taking the L's. You know what I mean? Like,
no, but I'm saying, why are you even looking at it? That's what I was. Again, we'll have this conversation at another time. But
yeah,
we'll have it easily. They can. That's what they're looking to do, get in your head, and it can play a factor.
Yeah, it works. Yeah, it works. This FSLR here up about 8 off the open here. A really nice bounce. This EMPH I was looking to trade to the upside here. So far, it's not really doing anything. Snap and pins are the names here that were super strong yesterday. Now, if you take a look at
wait. You almost you bashed me when you were blaming me for holding you in the name, kind of helping you stick around. Now, right? Jesus, don't get a pat on the back at all, right? No, of course not.
It's Netflix. Take a look at this Netflix here, 419. And by the way, this is over the gap and go from when it came out with earnings, and the market's even further down off of that. If you take a look at this Netflix is pretty sexy here.
Yeah, and Amazon too, right? Those two have been the stronger names because of their earnings.
Amazon, man, hit 135 here. So those have been the strong earnings names, as Jesus just pointed out. If you look at AMD hit 101 after a dismal reaction to the earnings here. That was another fake out there too. So this market right now is a little bit, it's a little complicated. Dimitri, man, big shout out, man. Big shout out, man. Jose is saying, Lucci, it sounds like you're about to swallow your mic.
Yeah, your mic, I was going to say, I don't know if it's just me. Your mic is kind of going a little out there again. Muffled.
So what about now? Still.
And it was good all afternoon, that your mic. I don't know what the hell. Could it be on this broadcast? Did we try it just on the... no, it can't be. We used the yesterday.
I don't know.
I don't hear you at all now, brother.
We'll shoot for this for now here, and maybe we'll try to do another. Maybe we'll try to do.
Executives saying they expect medical utilization trend to continue in 2024. Hotel uniform Michael on their conference call.
I mean, I don't know. Anyways,
I hear you. You're good.
Watching the AMD here, fresh highs here on the AMD, 101.5. Wow. 412 on the Nvidia here. I think this thing could go even farther on the Nvidia here. I mean, I have these 420 calls queued up here. Let me just shoot a little bit right here and stop out real quick. So I basically 25 here on the Nvidia. You hear that beep?
No. I don't hear it.
No, I'm talking to guy here at the office here. All right, I'm already out the 25 lot on the Nvidia. Probably got out too early though. Definitely got out too early. Okay, back in on the NVIDIA here. I'll stop out 412.
How do the laggards? What about the big guys that have been lagging? Have they bouncing? Apple down. Well, they didn't report yet. What's Google? Not that I'm going to play these things anyway, but Tesla. What's Tesla doing?
Tesla kind of
Flattish.
shit the bed off the open, and then
Yeah, it looks like they're chasing some of the stronger names, right? Well,
still holding the 25 lot on the NVIDIA. I mean, again, I'm a little late on this one though too, so I'm not expecting much here. In fact, screw this. I'm out of this already. I would sell some puts, but
yeah, the only thing, again, short term, we got that anti-VIX indicator we pay attention to, which measures aggressive buying, selling in the VIX is cooked. So meaning the VIX could catch a bid and you get a little rinse in the market. That's something to watch out for.
okay. Dimitri here is selling some calls on the Netflix here. I don't blame him at
There
all.
you go. He's right.
I don't blame him at all. Those of you who are looking for the short, and I know there's a good amount of you who are looking for the re-short, be careful. Be careful, because now you're in a situation here where the sentiment has changed. And I'm not saying it won't come back, but I'm just saying shit's a little different here. ENPH dumped. First Solar came back. It was up a lot more. So that looks like shit. Yeah, I mean, anybody got some small cap stuff? TGTX. Take a look at this one. This is a
Which
small
one? Say it again.
TGTX.
Oh, yeah, I know that. That's a biotech, right?
The biotech.
Yeah, wow. Up 30%. Nice.
Symbol is R. So it's not hard to borrow either. You can short it. Would I short it? Meh.
Yeah, this is a well-known name, TGTX.
Barber here is shouting out the Uber.
Uber?
Uber.
They report this week, don't they? Let me see. Or is it next week? Next week.
Okay, John Smith is long AMD on this pullback. I kind of like that. I mean, if you look at NVIDIA here, it hasn't sold at all.
Yeah, Uber looks okay going into earnings, but you got earnings there next week. AMD, the semis up a little bit as a whole, I guess. Let's see, stocks. Definitely has room, but it looks like shit. Flow-wise, I doubt we're going to see anything too interesting in names. There's a chance we see them trickle down into some of the laggards, but
damn, NVIDIA pop here. The treasuries are popping here too, guys. It's money's still on here. These rallies are still on. If you take a look at the Pinterest here, Pinterest faded a little bit. I think I'm just off, meaning like I'm not actively looking for opportunities, so I'm not like banging the table here. Oh, I'll just let this stuff kind of do what it is. So your barbershop here talking about the Microsoft. Yeah, take a look at your Microsoft, bro. Take a look at this thing.
your mic sounds really, really good.
Okay.
Yeah. Really good.
And then to realize SPY is all the way the fuck down here, and you got names like Microsoft and Amazon like looking really bullish here. It's I don't know.
I don't know.
You got anything popping up on that Momo scanner there?
Nah, there hasn't been much on the call side in
Okay.
I don't think all week. What do you got? Those are old. Do I need to refresh that? I think I did already. Let me see.
Maybe we can pull something on the treasuries. Let's take a look at oil here. Oil just flat here off the open. And again, in NVIDIA, I think it's just a melt up. Some of this stuff is just a melt up.
Fucking NVIDIA.
ENPH just got shit housed. Ash, no, not down at all. It's just I don't really have the expectation of doing something here because we have the FOMC. I'm not like pounding the table on anything. But yo, that NVIDIA from the yesterday's buy, we were buying at 4.0. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, that's right. You played NVIDIA, right? And
yeah, we're buying everything at 4.02. You know, this is a big move on the NVIDIA here. Should have held overnight. John Smith added on the AMD, and that was a nice play here. Dip buy on that AMD worked out. Shout out to John Smith. Nice trade. Nice call out, too. And AMD is the biggest fake out of them all, right? Because the earnings came out. This thing printed down at 92.
Yeah, and then what the conference call, right? Then gave it made it all back.
Boom. It came all the way back and then some. You know, so that's impressive here. GP Raver's talking about NVIDIA 430. Bro, I like it. I think you're nuts, but I think it goes to 420. Dimitri here took profit on Netflix and said, "See you later." Are you done for the day, Dimitri? Or are you gonna stick around for a little bit? Let's pull up the meta here. Not really doing much. SPY here trying to break out. Go back to pre-market highs. Let me see what's going on elsewise. Do we have the Roku earnings?
I think that's this week. It came out already? No.
I think it might be tonight.
Oh.
Same with that Shopify too. Yeah. It's all these fat man names. The fat man.
Fat man.
Natalia. ¿Viste cómo están subiendo a Fat Man y el resto del mercado ahora mismo es bien negativo?
Fat man.
So now it's the complete opposite. Where are these banks? Banks are dead now. But again, they had a decent bounce. I mean, that Goldman got up to 303 here. You know, you could look for the reshort there. That might not be a bad call. Jordan is saying looking for a dump to long NVIDIA. NVIDIA hit 415. This is just a melt up. AMD fresh highs. Shout out to John Smith. Great trade there. You know, I don't want to get long here. I'm not going to get long here. I'm going to do it. However, those options that we had from $1.70. From $1.70, they just hit $4.50. That's a huge move. Huge move here. Shout out to anybody who hit that shit. Shout out to anybody who hit that shit from yesterday, man. Because the hold overnight, that was the move. All right.
Bumble.
Yeah, I know, but you can't buy them here. You want to wait for the pullback. I'm not taking it. Watch this go and you're running 3.
Guys, I got nothing. Give me something. Send me something. What are y'all trading?
I haven't placed a trade yet.
I don't see a thing.
S&P manufacturing, U.S. manufacturing PMI.
Got manufacturing number coming out.
And
I don't think that shit is going to do anything. AMD here just hit new highs, 102.25. Bruce is talking about short EMPH. Nice. Nice. Looks like Bruce found his way back here. Trading Microsoft. EQP is in Tesla long. Tesla's kind of a laggard. Tesla's kind of a laggard here. You could look at it that way. Could look at it that way. Where's the Amazon? 135 on the Amazon. 135 on the Amazon. Let's take a look at the Netflix. Right. I don't know, man.
Man, there's some beatings out there. Estee Lauder got its ass kicked today. EL.
Really?
Yeah, EL.
No. Makeup stocks now out of favor.
Look at that beating.
What is going on with makeup, bro? I guess it's not recession proof here. I mean, yo, Ulta just this year is down like 50% from the highs.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's a nice pullback in Ulta, right? That's a healthy pullback. You get a little Apple weekly activity for earnings calls. Out of the money, 12.5.
AMD right back.
12.5.
If you take a look at these treasuries here, these treasuries are moving. Treasuries are moving. Dollar is up. Treasuries are up. Markets up. Gold up. Oil up.
Gold is up.
How the fuck?
No, gold is not up.
Gold is up. I mean, it's flat.
Flat, yeah.
All right, fresh highs. Fresh highs on SPY. I'm going to queue up a SPY put. Yo, Keith, do you still have your ES short? Let me just have a SPY put, like, just queued up just in case here. 419s are here. I'm going to queue up. Not that I'm actually going to do anything with it, but these treasuries are interesting.
Oh, this coffee. I almost think, how old is this coffee? NCLH. They reported. Says they reported. You got VIX new lows of the morning.
The summit in London, Vice President Harris saying we must consider an address.
All right, fresh highs, fresh highs. We ain't a short here, especially on the squeeze on the treasuries. Nice call on that AMD, man. 102.60 on that AMD, bro. Whew. Don't say there wasn't any moves, because there was.
The hurricane will cause.
Nice job on the tech longs, guys. It's only the fat man names here, really. I don't see anything else that's rallying. I don't know if you guys are going to send me anything that's rallying. What about your Costco and all that shit? Yeah, these things aren't even moving.
Yeah.
What's up with that BA 190? Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay, Dimitri here selling AMD OTM calls. Nice. Dimitri the Snipes
Oh, Dimitri for the kill.
is coming in. Look at the treasuries, guys. Look at the treasuries. Look at the treasuries, yo. That's
Yo.
what's moving this shit. That's what's moving this shit.
VIX, the VVIX. Look at the, with the VVIX. They took all the air out of the VVIX. Jesus.
Crude oil reversing. Watch if the treasuries start reversing. Maybe you get this shit coming off here. But guys, as you can see, I haven't even made a fucking trade here. I am tempted to short some SPY. I'll tell you what. I'll buy a 10-lot short SPY 419 puts, but I don't even like it. I don't even like it. It's a way of saying had my first 5-figure day last week and haven't lost since. I feel like a big break day is coming somehow.
10-year yield remains below 4.8%.
Nah, I mean,
we're down about 4 basis points from where we're heading into the quarterly refunding announcement. The Dow
Is that
40,
TLT
14, and
info
the
chart in the market
62
update
here
anywhere?
nearly going. That's up 0.2%.
I don't know. Do you want it, Steven?
Crude futures up $1.90, almost 2 1/3% today. Natural gas near the lows, down close to 4%.
natural gas. What's the ETF that trades natural gas?
The levered one or the regular one? UNG.
UNG. What's that levered one?
What is it? Boyle and
Oil.
Boyle.
This shit's so volatile, man.
Yeah, crazy.
Trade this shit. Riot Mara. Riot is down. Yeah, these things are down. BTC is whatever, man. AMD 103. 103 AMD. Oh my God. People are getting smashed here.
Here, Steven.
AMD shares hitting early session highs up more than 4.5% now, $103 and change after that earnings report last night.
You got a little nibbling SPY puts. Nibbling now, nibbling. Mostly just nibbling out there, flow-wise. Nothing really cooking at all.
I mean, I'll tell you what I missed. I missed the AMD completely here. I bought a little bit more of SPY puts here, but it don't follow me.
No problem.
Don't follow me. For what? Qs? Puts? All right. Pins here got a little bit of a pull. Snap here is holding 10, so it doesn't look that bad. Roblox doing nothing. Job opening here in 7 minutes, so we got some data coming out in 10 minutes or 7 minutes, whatever the hell it is. Hey, guys, you want to try that out, Matt Norris? Maybe just try another little news thing that says, "Hey, 10 o'clock news coming out," or news coming out 1 minute. That could be cool. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, really, already really quiet. Probably going to get even more quiet as the day goes on as we get closer to the Fed. Flow-wise.
Yeah, my short so far on SPY is meh. Watching and monitoring that AMD, that NVIDIA pulled back. You might want to dip by this NVIDIA here. You know what? I mean, let's say I'm wrong on the other one, right? At least I'll dip by some of this. I bought 10-lot NVIDIA here small.
Pair trade, baby.
Yeah.
Looks like you got a little Amazon rolling out this morning. And weekly's active. Carvana mix is Carvana reporting? Is that why we're seeing calls puts go up here? Yeah, Carvana tomorrow.
Less than 5 minutes.
Wow, this Carvana got in shit house.
9.40 million. Prior was 9.61 million. SM manufacturing for October expected
But still,
to
piece of shit stock. Where's that PLTR?
expected to rise to 45 from 43.8 prior. US
Oh, PLTR earnings this week too.
0.4%.
AMD back to highs. Still looking good. And this Nvidia, meanwhile, bucking the trend.
What are they doing? They're just plowing into a few of the big names here, I guess, huh?
I guess.
Mostly.
I don't know. So far, I'm keeping my shit light.
Yeah, I don't see shit on my end. Oh, you got the jolts. Yeah, top of the hour here. Jolts. Move markets last go around.
Nice for anybody who typewriter. Did you post your where did you enter that? AMD here finally sliding back. I have 100 lot now of the SPY puts. The 419. So I'm like basically at the money. Again, like I don't even think these things are gonna work.
On the Q's cracks in and pull back to 352, no 50 cents down. We're retesting B right now.
Eh.
You got some puts in team weeklies. Do they report? Yep, tomorrow. Team weekly puts for earnings tomorrow. TEAM.
2 minutes.
Moon Dev, yes, exactly.
2 minutes until ISM.
ISM coming out in 2 minutes. And I'm holding a SPY put into the ISM. Let's sell half of this. Let's gut half of this. Guys, as you can see, I haven't put on much risk here. Yesterday and the day before, those are different. Like those are days to put on some fucking size and swing. By the way, check out the first solar here. Faded the whole move up. It was up about 8 points. That EMP8 looks so bad. It looks so bad.
Chart data, September jolts, job openings expected 9.40 million. ISM manufacturing expected at 49 on the headline. Prices paid expected at 45. Construction spending for September expected 0.4%.
Cover my short.
What, they get hacked, Lucky Dog?
Cover my short.
Yeah, I don't.
Security bug. Oh,
Oh my, get it all.
Construction spending in October. ISM manufacturing in just a few seconds.
Geez, you got any interesting flow over there? Nothing?
no, zero. A little put action for earnings in a few names, but that's about it.
What about on the big boys? Nvidia, anything?
Nah, Amazon, some rolling.
ISM at 46.
Oh,
49 expected.
oh.
1. It's 110 not expected. Jolts at 9.55 million, about the 9.40 million expected. So Jolts higher than expected.
Jolts higher.
ISM employment at 46.8 versus 50.6 prior. New orders at 45.5.
Treasuries here popped on that move.
9.8 expectation. Construction spending was in line at 0.4%.
I'm gonna go ahead and just dump the Nvidia that I have. I only got 25 left of the SPY puts. That's it. So far, a non-reaction, kind of.
You got the ISM came in a lot lower, and the JOLTS beat, so mixed. But the JOLTS job related kind of might make people feel a little uneasy into the Fed. They're reporting some puts in U.
Lower to 9.5
You.
million from 9.6 million.
See, they revised the last Jolt number down. See what I mean? So it spooked everybody, and then they revised it down. That's the games they play with these numbers. Strong jobs, and then a couple of weeks later, when you're not looking, we got to revise it down.
AMD back to highs. Pinterest is down a point here. Which
All the underbelly names are dead money right now. You understand? It's crowding into the mega caps that had decent earnings. That's what's going on here.
I feel like buying some treasuries, but I'm not going to do it because this is me just shooting just for the sake of shooting.
Shooting.
Or I could just go get some lunch, bro.
Lunch? You just woke up.
Yo, I was on the beach at 6:30.
So you really can eat Dominican at 10 o'clock in the morning? You'll be on the toilet bowl all day.
Yeah, I shouldn't. You're
Your
right.
stomach can handle that? Not drunk. Oh, I'm talking about sober. You went out last night?
Of course, I go out every night.
Damn. And you drank?
Of course.
Shit. You an alcoholic? Like you admit it?
Nah, I don't think. I mean,
come on. That's the first step. You got to admit it, and then you can overcome it.
Interesting.
Interesting. That's interesting.
Let's take a look at some headlines here because I'm a little bored. WeWork is planning to file for bankruptcy. Dun dun dun. Achieved a $47 billion valuation. $47 billion to zero.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, remember we were just talking about that. Like, how is it surviving right now? The whole COVID thing demolished it, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that obviously didn't help.
Yeah.
Obviously didn't help.
And they had headaches to begin with, didn't they? The CEO was fudging numbers and shit.
Which one? Yeah, I'm sitting here watching the treasuries.
Eli Lilly, you got a little. I mean, it's not even. I wouldn't even consider it nibbling. But you got some poking around in Eli Lilly. Oh, pre-earnings, that too. Everybody's got earnings this week. That Eli Lilly's at a decent spot for a bounce too, but earnings-wise, you got to be careful.
So somebody just bought some 416 lotto puts for today. That's interesting. I still have the 25 puts that I had, but again, I don't want to add on any of this. You guys got anything? What do you guys got? I got nothing, bro. Take profits in the steam room here is talking about the oil names. I mean, let's take a look at that CVX. I've been wanting to bounce that CVX. This thing is not a bounce yet. So take profits. What are you talking about, man? You want me to buy this shit? Is that what you want me to do? I mean, I'll buy it right now, man, if you tell me you doing it. CVX is an interesting name. I mean, if you take a look at the CVX for the past several days, I mean, this thing has gotten fucking demolished, man.
I mean, some of the other names, like the studs that we like, they look good. Look at like MPC, Luch. That's my favorite energy name. Like if you want to make a bet on energy and you want to lock. Well, I shouldn't say that. I probably just jinxed the shit out of it. They cook the books or something. But MPC, that marathon, just a beast.
All right, I added more to my short position here. I'm gonna add another 50. Fuck it. I got 100 again of the SPY puts. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Right? Scam is just such a good name to buy dips in if you like energy. All right, let's see. The anti-VIX is fried. I'll give you guys an update anyway. Was fried going into the bell yesterday. And squeezometer not as bad because it doesn't really weigh VIX as heavily. Yeah, anti-VIX is as cooked as you're going to see it, my friends.
All right, so we got 100 of the SPY puts. What are we holding on to? I'll hold till 419. I'll see if I can get 419. I'll see if I can get 419, guys. You can see me. I got 100 of these. It's not really.
P-A-Y. Oh no, that's I don't think that name trades that much.
Yeah, whatever.
Shit.
What happened to that PAYC? PAYC
You do
opened.
actually have a little bit of volume there. Here, I'll post. I mean, I haven't seen. Looks like some put action. Really cheap put action.
So what does that mean with the anti-VIX being cooked right there? What does that
That
mean?
means that they have been heavily shorting the VIX. So what that means is the elevated probability of the VIX catching a bid, hence may weigh on equities.
Huh.
You understand? And look at the chart. Look at the chart of the VIX the past couple of days, and you can see exactly what has been going on.
I'm gonna buy some treasuries here, small. I'm gonna dump half of my SPY puts. I bought some treasuries. I'm short some SPY, but honestly, none of these trades have worked. So I'm going to do nothing. Yeah, pins down 3% is kind of interesting here. Am I gonna trade it? Nope. Did I buy more on my daughter's account? Yup.
Oh, you bought more?
I bought more on my daughter's account.
Nice.
Yeah. Silver's saying all I need for SPX to close under 4,200. Let's take a look at where SPX is. SPX is trading 4205. Let's take a look with Coinbase here. Our coin market cap, and take a look at BTC. 34.5, so not really doing anything. This is shit.
Shit. Yeah, it's probably going to get, I mean, sometimes you get lucky, but it's probably going to get really quiet into the early afternoon.
Is there a baby in here?
What are you going to do with babies in the boardroom? Jesus.
I don't know. We should make an Instagram account. Babies on the trading floor. I don't know. Can't tell you.
FYBR looks like some coal writing.
Report here out of Israel. Air raid siren sounding in Tel Aviv and central Israel.
They bombed Tel Aviv.
Oh man, I got rid of my SPY puts, guys. This shit is trash. This
Any flow on coin? Not that I see, but let's see if any volume there. I didn't see any sweeps on coin though. You have earnings, right? Tomorrow? Yep, after the close tomorrow. Coin, peanuts. So many names reporting, right? Like you think just Apple, it's so many. It almost looks like every single order is earnings related. That's how many names are reporting this week. eBay. Do they report? Oh, 11/7. That's next week.
Yeah, I'm watching it. Yeah. We tested it, going on top of it.
This is probably one of the most boring days in the last like 2 weeks.
Earnings, that's pre-earnings too. There is a baby. I heard a baby.
Yeah, there's definitely a baby here. Okay, check the treasuries here. Check the treasuries. Whoa. That fucking E-Trade baby, man. I wanted to kill that baby.
You shouldn't say that on live stream. You shouldn't be saying the things you say on live stream, my friend Lucci. And Sang Lucci with top trader Lucci, who's an alcoholic and wants to kill babies.
Nvidia here couldn't really continue. AMD though is continuing to squeeze, man. Dimitri, do you still have your short calls? Check out treasuries, guys. Check out treasuries. 85 has been a problem here for this one. I think at this point here we got to hold into this and sit and check this out. This is the only decent trade I made all day. I'm gonna cover half.
13 handles at 42.07, and the Nasdaq up 40. The Russell 2000 is down 0.4%. Treasury yields remain lower here, 4.806%. The U.S. 10-year yield is down some 13 basis points on the day.
Yeah, TLT trying to carve out at least a temporary low.
Jordan has recalled its ambassador to Israel.
Treasuries here. Man, I don't know why I'm so hungry. Wow, I should have loaded the boat on these treasuries here. Take a look at this.
Yeah, so when we get off the live, I'll post.
85 on the treasuries here. Well, remember, Dimitri's usually always a little bit early, but again, it's when it looks like this that it's the most advantageous to do this. Because even if you get if he gets a 50-cent pullback, boom, those options go to shit. And they go to shit fast. Check out these treasuries though, man. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna take profit and I'm gonna roll here on this thing. Maybe they keep going.
VIX, some more lows.
Roll. You got SPY. Go ahead and back up.
Uber could be earnings protection there. Intel small December bet.
TLT paid a dividend today, so I think TLT is more bullish than normal. Well, no, if they paid it out, it would look. Oh, it's coming up. It's coming up, so that's why they're bidding into it. So that makes some sense, but I mean, come on, look at where it was this morning. You know. So, anyways, I mean, I made some money on it and then rolled it. So, and yes, you guys can see I only have 100 lots, so who gives a shit?
Yeah, I mean, TLT looks okay. It looks like the market, right? It's so overdue for a bounce. They mangled this thing. The problem with TLT has been longer term. Look at every balance has been useless.
Shank talking about support and resistance lines, bro. What are those? What are those? What do the kids do?
Save, cheap puts. Oh boy. You got spreads not confirming any of his strength today.
Dumped on the treasuries there. Tesla short is red now. Tesla's red. If you take a look at that, Nvidia came back nice, straight in 412. Man, guys, I got nothing.
FYBR, are they writing these or are they buying these? Let's see.
Nitric oxide. I'm not meditating. I just don't have any.
In December 15th. Oh, what the fuck are you doing this in? I think you have a hedge fund in this name, FYBR. Jana or somebody.
You know that Amaranth girl on Twitch that gets paid for sleeping?
There's more than just one girl who gets paid for sleeping, and they all do. There's like they watch them while they sleep after playing games. It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm about to go to sleep here and then see if anybody.
Anybody gonna pay to watch you sleep?
You know, Clow is saying if someone brought a baby, am I allowed to bring a dog next time I go to Trade Space? I'm gonna start having to. I'm gonna have to lay the law down here.
You have dog day. Have a couple of days where it's dog day. I'll come down for that.
What are you gonna do? You gonna put a dog on a plane?
I'll come down 9 different days. I'll bring a different dog each time.
Oh yeah.
No?
Oh yeah.
We'll crash at your place. Put down a wee-wee pad. It'll do its business on the wee-wee pad. Just if I'm sleeping, it takes a shit, you gotta clean the shit up and smell the whole place.
That's what happened.
Can you imagine Lucy? I crashed at Lucci's place with a couple dogs, they shit on the floor.
One of our marketing
You'll have a
companies.
panic attack.
One of the marketing companies that we had, they brought their 2 dogs in. One of them pissed on the floor. The other one was and I'm like, those dogs got to leave. And they looked at me so surprised that I even said that. So I had to say it again. I'm like,
the dog really pissed on the floor there?
yeah, oh yeah, pissed on the floor. one of them shat on the floor. So I was like,
big dogs or little dogs?
They were both. I was like, yo, so the dog's got to leave. They looked at me with this surprised face. And I was like,
you're a dog hater, man. That's worse than being a Nazi these days.
I was like, yeah, the dog's got to fucking go or put him in a cage.
You're funny. ISRG. We've seen a little buying. Actually, one of the few that has seen half decent buying the last couple of weeks. ISRG, December 260s. If I'm not mistaken, I think it had a little bump up yesterday as well. Probably want to keep an eye on dips if you get them. ISRG. They bought it the last time. It had a pretty big rip though, and then we never seen them again. They might have even traded out of them for all we know. Definitely has room, this ISRG.
That's market going highs now.
Yeah, it looks like the VIX is still weak as shit. I thought they'd leave some juice post-Fed on the VIX. This ISRG is not a terrible spot, you know? Looks interesting.
Jesus, how high are we going here?
You asking me or you talking to JC?
Yeah, I'm talking. I'm hearing the sound, so I'm like,
Oh.
what do I have? I still have 100 lot of treasuries long.
That could be your new thing. Put on a trade, take a nap, and when you wake up, you see the results.
Oh.
Less stress that way, right?
Guys, 10 more minutes here until we move to.
Keep going out at night. Did I call this? I called this. Watch. Keep a close eye on this pattern right here. Okay? The 40-year-old is breaking down right in front of your eyes.
Cruise lines and conference calls noting that payments ago that cancellation could be lower.
Oh, I think he went down.
Closed end ceilings. Did announce adjusting cruise itineraries for next year. Yesterday, OP adjusted to avoid Israel due to the conflict.
Unbelievable. Yo, all the tail risk coming out of the market. All of it. So like Gaza, like it's not even going on right now. It is November too, you know, some excitement calendar-wise. October's over with. Seasonality. Blah, blah, blah.
But I had to tell the man, can't bring his baby here.
Oh, that's where you went?
Yeah.
Damn, you're evil, man.
Look at this.
Cold, Barney.
Still going higher.
Yeah, look at this. Qs, you got some chasers or shorts hedging, probably. Just keep an eye on the VIX right now if you're holding long.
Damn. Seguimos subiendo. Wow, 421. We always go way farther than you think, man.
Yeah,
that's
always.
that spy long from yesterday was it. I mean, that was it. Wow.
The downside too. A lot of times you overshoot, right? Oh, QQQ. You know what it looks like? It looks like they're rolling. Probably the guys from yesterday. Looks like a little rolling in the Qs.
My man, I have a child. Okay. So, no, I don't hate children. It's just you can't have a baby on a fucking trading floor. You just can't. This market, holy shit. Now I feel like an asshole because there was some money to be made here. That AMD still going, man. Dimitri, how you doing on those sell calls? God damn.
Woven.
How you gonna bring a baby to the fucking trade? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. There's some sounds you can take on a trading floor. The sound of a crying baby is not one of them.
Yeah. Especially if you're having a down day. You know, fucking go nuts. That's a nice squeeze. Just in general, right? 4th to 9, a nice squeeze, net.
What if the baby said bye, spy? All right, guys. 5 minutes here before we move into the steam room here. Don't miss the action for the FOMC. You're going to want to be in the steam room when the FOMC hits. You're going to want to be here every single day because of the tools here. How many of you guys here were here to watch? Oh, actually, Norse didn't do a walkthrough of the steam room to public members yet. But he did a nice walkthrough of the steam room and all the tools and how to use them for our members yesterday. And again, we're continuing to roll out a lot of new tools for you. You guys want to come check it out? You get 2 weeks for $8. Shut the fuck up and get up in there, hang out with us a little bit, meet some of the other traders that are in there, and start figuring out how some of the tools that are inside the chat room can help you with your own trading. Nitric oxide here saying, can we have a tour for public? I think we can definitely organize that. Norse, Matt, you guys think we could maybe organize that where Norse could get on the stream, on the public stream, and do what he did yesterday? We'll see. We'll see. I'll ask the boys. We'll see what they think. Yeah, they both agreed. So we'll organize that for maybe tomorrow, or maybe Friday, and then we'll give you guys a walkthrough with all the tools here and how to use them. And then once we do that for you, nitric oxide, I expect that you give us a shot here at $8. Hang out there for 2 weeks and see if you like it. That meta here finally took a move here. Take a look at the meta. 307. There was some juice here, bro. I gave up on it. You know what? It's probably because of that damn baby. Look at that damn baby. I mean, John Smith, well, you could have got back in. You could have gone back in. NVIDIA. Any questions? Any questions here before we roll over to the steam room here? JP is saying AMC is going to squeeze. Daniel here is saying SPY is heading for the 200. Where is that? Where is the 200? Just out of curiosity. I wake up all veggies, no eggs. I hit the gym, all chest, no legs. Oh, NVIDIA went back to highs. Damn. See, that I could have gotten. Look at this NVIDIA. 4-point move to the highs. Damn.
Weekly DWE data in just a few seconds.
G2 is saying, do you guys explain level 2 tape reading? That we do in the course, bro. And that's going to take a lot longer. All right. That'll take a lot longer if you want to learn how to read level 2 and tape reading. But that's what we do on a daily basis. So you could be in the steam room and slowly pick it up by yourself kind of thing. But, again, you're going to want to take the course if you want the tape reading.
Crude at plus 0.8 million barrels. Distillate minus 0.8 million barrels.
G2 won't know how do we get the course. Our boy Matt here is
2/10 at 85.4%.
is your
Inventory is rising 0.3 million barrels at 21.5 million total.
Total domestic production unchanged at 13.2 million barrels. Total exports rose to 11.3 million barrels from 10.9 million latest week.
shop here finally had a decent day. Bruce is saying, yeah, it's up a point and a quarter. Anyways, G2, just click that link, man, and then all you're gonna do is set up a call here with our boy Matt, and basically you're just gonna talk to him about where you currently are in your trading, you know, and if the course is the right fit for you, what you're looking for, and all that kind of stuff. So talk to Matt, and Matt will square you away, and also ask him about the chat room if you want to. All right. Anybody who wants to continue the action, you know what to do. Go to the Steamroom, and again, we'll be there, but live broadcasting the FOMC, just like we do live broadcast every day, all day, inside the Steamroom. We'll see you in there. Thanks, guys.
Enjoy the Fed, everybody.